So, you clicked this video because you wanted some tech news, right? Yeah, you did.
What was that?
It was like, Blizzard is currently everyone's favorite game company to hate. That'll happen when you ban a Hearthstone player for speaking out about the Hong Kong protests on a tournament stream. But now the company has canceled a planned launch event in New York for the Nintendo Switch version of Overwatch, as confirmed by Nintendo's local chapter there. It's believed that Blizzard fears potential unrest at the event, despite publishing a blog post explaining themselves. It didn't really seem to calm anyone down. It's so weird. Of course, Blizzard could also be canceling the event because the Switch port of Overwatch is just bad. Players are seeing glitches, lag, and janky motion controls, but even if it ran completely smoothly, a Switch game that depends on team coordination, strategy, and reflexes was arguably doomed from the start.
What about Splatoon, Riley?
That's way different. Not sure if you noticed, but Google announced some products yesterday, and Mark and I went to New York to check them out. That was fun, huh? But there were some interesting factoids we didn't mention yesterday. First off, Pixel 4 owners' photos will not be uploaded to Google Photos at full quality, unlike owners of the Pixel 3. Now, Google may be confident enough in the Pixel brand that it thinks customers don't need the extra incentive, but also, servers don't grow on trees, people. We also didn't mention Google's new Recorder app, which will be able to transcribe speech, which can then be searched through just like written text. The inclusion of Project Soli, aka Motion Sense, in the Pixel 4 was underwhelming, as it only seems to support broad gestures, but as I said yesterday, the potential is there for more interesting applications, like the game Headed South, made by Us2, the developers of Monument Valley. Another cool thing I missed yesterday, sorry, is that Google Nest devices will soon be able to sense someone's presence in a room by using ultrasound, sending out little inaudible pings that will bounce back and tell it where people are. Like a bat!
Or a dolphin!
Or a dolphin! And to top it, wow! And to top it all off, Google finally put out an explainer video for Stadia, so hopefully the whole thing is less confusing by the time it starts arriving, as Google puts it, on November 19th. And Riot Games is best known for League of Legends, but after a decade of lolling so hard, they're ready to expand big time. The developer announced a ton of new projects they're working on, including a tactical hero-based shooter, think Overwatch, codenamed Project A, a mobile/console version of League of Legends called Wild Rift, a fighting game codenamed Project L, a top-down MMO called Project F, there's obviously a theme here. There's also a Hearthstone-style card game, Legends of Runeterra, a game about being a League of Legends team manager, which is too meta for me, and they're even making an animated series about the League universe called Arcane. Wow. Seems like they're gunning for Blizzard's crown. Maybe they'll be smarter about who they ban or don't ban.
But they're owned by Tencent.
Yeah, maybe not. Now it's time for the Quick Bits, brought to you by Turo, the peer-to-peer car sharing platform. Instead of waiting in line at the rental counter and getting a car that doesn't exactly turn your gears, Turo allows you to borrow cars from other Turo users. With more than 850 makes and models, you can choose the exact car you want to drive at a lower cost than traditional car rental services. Turo has members and cars in more than 5,500 cities across the US, Canada, Germany, and the UK, so you can borrow a car wherever and whenever you want it. And if you'd like, they'll even deliver the car to you. Turo is available as an app for iOS and Android or through a web browser, and first-time Turo users will get $15 off at checkout with the code TL15. So, what are you waiting for? Go check out Turo at the link below. If you want to stream games to your phone but don't want to wait for Stadia, well, great news. NVIDIA's streaming service GeForce Now has arrived for Android phones, in South Korea at least. But as XDA Developers points out, you can sideload the APK on Android just fine as long as you're signed up for the GeForce Now beta. I'm sure Overwatch works just fine. World of Tanks developer Wargaming has released a demo of the game that supports ray-traced shadows, but you won't need a fancy RTX GPU to run it. The feature is called Encore RT and was created using Intel's Embry library, so any old DirectX 11 graphics card will work just fine. I mean, it'll still chug a bit, but it's ray tracing, it's fancy, and you're a fancy boy.
I Sure am.
So you'll love it.
I love Rays.
Facebook's Libra Association has lost another member. Let's have a moment of silence. Booking.com, the parent company of travel services Kayak and Agoda, followed PayPal, MasterCard, Visa, eBay, and others in slipping out the back door of the awkward cocktail party that Libra is rapidly becoming. The news comes right before the Libra Association held their first formal meeting on Monday, where they claimed that they'll soon be adding 180 more members anyway, so who needs Visa and MasterCard? Who uses PayPal? I use cash.
I'm a Capricorn.
Scorpio.
No.
We can't be friends. Is that, I don't know anything about. Retro game company Analog has officially launched the Pocket, a $199 handheld device that will run game cartridges made for the Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance, with support for the Sega Game Gear, Neo Geo Pocket Color, and the Atari Lynx, coming via an adapter. The Pocket doesn't use emulation, it uses field programmable gate array technology to play retro games directly. It's also got a 1600 by 1440 screen, and I don't even have a joke about this because I just think it's cool. Is that okay with you, Mark?
Does it have ray tracing?
Nope.
Ah.
And Razer is planning to release the world's first optical mechanical keyboard in a laptop, in their next laptop, the Blade 15. It's a low-profile keyboard that uses infrared light beams to detect key presses, which is supposed to offer greater precision and the ability to tell your opponents that they just got laser beamed when you headshot them in Apex Legends. It's not technically true, but life's tough out there on the web. It's teabag or be teabagged out there. All right, that's enough. Guys, don't forget to check out today's sponsor, Turo, at the link in the video description, and come back on Friday for more tech news, or you're going to bed with no dinner. And that includes the Doritos you've got stuffed under your bed. Yeah, I know about those.